2 damn phones. Babylons can't crack the code. Used to sip out styrofoam.
Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to another video from Bulls to the Wall Trading, a channel created for new traders and for people that are interested in learning how to trade. This channel is gives me a platform for me to share my experiences in the stock market, just share what I know, share what I've learned, and hopefully inspire some people to trade and to break that stereotype that trading is very difficult and only very smart people could do it. It's really not that hard, and that's my goal for all these videos, is to get you guys to see that it's really not all that difficult. This is going to be my watch list for Thursday, February 22nd, 2018. I do my videos in 2 sections. I discuss day trading first, then I go into swing trading. I am not a financial planner or a financial advisor. Everything that I discuss here is just my opinion, so please do your own research. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you buy this stock now or sell this stock. I'm just giving you trading ideas, and if you see value in these trading ideas, and you can take these ideas and apply them to your trading plan or strategy. We had some stocks yesterday that we're going to review, and then I'm going to give you my new watch list. I do have a free chat room through the Discord app, so if you're interested in joining that, I'll leave the link in the description of this video. It's a really cool way to interact with other traders and get questions answered and just see what everybody else is trading or looking at. And it's a really interactive and very informative platform, because not a lot of people, at least for me, when I started trading, not a lot of people in my inner circle trade, so I didn't really have a lot of people to talk to. So that's why I created that chat room. I wanted to create a platform where you can ask questions, and people that have maybe traded a little bit more than you can help you out. And it's not just about me. You know, I learned from some of the members in that chat room, because maybe they've made some mistakes that I haven't made yet. So we all help each other out. It's a really welcoming environment, and if you feel that would be helpful, please join that chat room. I'll leave the link in the description again, and subscribe and like to this channel. Thumbs up. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you for all the views. I really do appreciate it. And I think that's all for the announcements, so let's get started with my day trading results from yesterday. So I'm going to talk about the stocks that I had on last night's watch list. So the first one that I had yesterday is ZN. Before I go into this, if you're a new viewer and if you have been watching my videos, you guys know that this is my style of trading. It does not mean that that is the only way of trading. This is the style that works for me when it comes to day trading and swing trading. So by no means does it mean that this is exactly what you have to do. There's plenty of different trading styles, so you just have to find what works best for you. This is what works for me, so I don't plan on changing it. So for day trading, I trade the high. I look for a breakout of the pre-market high, intraday high, or post-market high. So yesterday the high was around right here, and that's where we drew our line last night. So basically what we want is we want to break above the high, which is this line right here, with good volume, and that could signify a spike. ZN, which again we had last night, did just that. It broke above the high of 460 and it went to 468. You could have made 8 cents a share. Really not something out of this world, but you could have made something. And this is a great example to show you that just because everything happens how you want it to happen, it does not mean that it's going to take off for 20 cents. This stock broke past our line. It had good volume, but it only went up 8 cents. So that's a risk that you're taking when you're investing. It could go up 8 cents, it could go up 3 cents, it could go up 20 cents, it could go up $1. Nobody knows. So that's the risk that you're taking. So ZN, it played out pretty well. We would have wanted it to go up a little bit higher, but it's better than nothing. Whoops. Let me get rid of this. What is going on here? Alright, the next one, TRXC. So by looking at this, our high was around right here. So right off the bat, we would have had a new high right here. So that would have been our new high, and this line I would have deleted it because it's not relevant anymore. So right when the market opened, it dipped and it started coming back up, and same situation, it had a spike from about $1.58 to $1.63. You could have gotten in, you could have rode this wave all the way to 168 or just gotten in and out really fast. I personally, I would have not gotten in on this because I like to see a lot of pre-market activity, and this stock did not have a lot of pre-market activity, which is this little shaded area right here, right there. So I like to see a lot of volume in the pre-market because that signifies that a lot of people are looking at it, which means momentum. If a lot of people are eyeing it, means momentum, which means volume. So on this one, I wouldn't have traded it, but if you did, you could have made, you know, a little profit as well. BLCM. This one didn't do what we wanted. Yesterday's highs was at 733, and it never came back up. So didn't miss much there. TK, same thing. It was at 7.95. I probably put my line at $8, but it never came back up. AVH. We probably had our line right about here, which was yesterday's high. No action in the pre-market, so right there off the bat I wouldn't have even looked at it, but it wasn't a good one. No activity in the pre-market. When it opened up, it went right up to that resistance, which you can see right here. Then it opened right there, spiked up a little bit, and just came down. So that's a valid resistance right there, but we didn't miss much there. And BBW is the last one. Our high was at 1012. At the open, it went up to 1012 and then it just came down, but again, it had no pre-market activity, and I like to see a lot of pre-market activity, so I wouldn't have even bothered with this one. Whoops. Alright, so now let's look at the stocks I have for tomorrow. The first one is ANTH. This one was a runner, and this is a perfect example of what I mean with pre-market activity. Look at all this movement in the pre-market and compare all of this to this. There's nothing. You know, BBW had nothing going in the pre-market, and now compare it to ANTH. Look at all this movement. This means that people are trading it. This means that people are looking at it. So if you're trading momentum like myself, that's what you want. You want to know that people are looking at it, that people are trading it. So if you were looking at this one in the morning, let me break this down right here for you. So we were looking at it in the morning. Let's pretend none of this is here. Let me see if I can do that. Nope. Nah, it won't let me. I want to make it so we don't see this part, but I don't think it'll let me. Oh, or maybe. Let's see. Okay, here we go. So if we're looking at pre-market, which is right about there, right there. So this is pre-market. So we identify the pre-market high, which if we're looking at this, it's right here. So this is where I would have drawn my resistance, and my train of thought would have been, okay, the next time the stock comes up and crosses this line with good volume, I could get in and hopefully see a spike. So let's see what it did. So when the market opened, it opened down here. It crossed our line with over 1 million in volume, which you could see right here. This candle alone had over 1 million. and you can see what it did. It just took off basically the whole day, from about $2, and it reached a high of 283. So this is exactly what I like to see: pre-market movement. We identify the high, it breaks the high with good volume, and you could have had a nice trade. Is it guaranteed it's always going to do this? Absolutely not. It could have went up right here and then came down, but this was beautiful. So I'm going to keep an eye on this one for tomorrow. We identified the new high, which is at 283, and same situation. We want this to keep coming up and cross this line. I definitely like the fact that it's moving in the post market, so that could be a potential runner again tomorrow. The next one, TNDM, the high is at 314, and again we just wanted to come up, cross with good volume, and it could go. RUN, the high is at 730, so right around there we would draw our line, and you guys know the rest. SNSS at 725, right around there. I at 388, and this chart doesn't look all that great, but I definitely like the fact that it spiked up right at the market close. So hopefully it can keep that momentum going up until tomorrow at the open, but I would draw my line at $3.88. And the last one, HBM. This one is a weird one. The chart looks horrible, but it shot up after the market closed and it came back down. So this one could be a fluke. This one could be just somebody manipulating it. But this right here caught my attention, or got my eye. So definitely keep an eye on this one. But if you're not comfortable trading something like this that just has a big pop, then just watch it from the sidelines and see what it does. Alright, so that's my day trading watch list. Now I'm gonna switch over to swing trading. So we'll go here. So I'm currently swinging two stocks. I have CLDX, I believe. Yes, CLDX. I'm swinging because I drew this support line right here, and I bought in over here. Let me zoom in. I bought in over here because it came down, it bounced off support, and this green candle basically validated my thought that it was bouncing up. So I think I drew this out yesterday, but I'll do it again. So this stock is going basically like this. It's making a V. It came down and now it's rebounding up. So it had a pretty good day today. It went up to 247, I believe, and then it came back down to 242. But still, it's in an uptrend. It's doing this right now. So hopefully we can see it keep going up. So far it's been a good trade. Want to keep it going up. It's closed higher for the last 4 days. So I'm looking to keep that momentum going. The other one that I have is APRI. This one is the one that I discussed, that it had low risk, high reward, because it just came down and it has all this space to fill. It had a little green day today, but still, it's, you know, it opened up higher. Actually, it closed a little bit higher, so it didn't really make that big of a move today. But again, this is low risk, high reward. If it starts going south, I'll cut it real quick. But if it starts going up, I mean, the possibilities are pretty damn good, because it lost a lot of steam when it came down. So those are the two that I'm in right now. I didn't see anything interesting this afternoon, so I did not swing anything or invest in anything. So I'm only in these two. Let's take a look at the ones that I have flagged here. So this is one of the ones that I called out a couple days ago. we wanted a bounce play right around here, but as you can tell, it went below support. So what I would say to myself is, okay, well, where's the next line of support? And it would be right around here. So for me, for my style of swing trading, I would want this stock to come down to this area. And you might be saying, well, why this area? Well, there's support right here. Let me draw it out. There's support here around like 4 or 5 candles, and same thing over here. So this is a valid support. Hopefully this stock can keep coming down and bounce over here and come back up. Is it guaranteed it's going to do that? No, it could bounce up right here. But I like to identify levels of support where it's touched down several times and catch that bounce again. CX, this is another one that I had. It made new lows. It broke past support. So again, not really much going there. I would have liked to see a green candle, just like this one right here. And that would indicate that it's bouncing up, but as you can tell, it's a red candle, solid red candle, and it broke through support. NGD, we have support right here, support right here, some support right here, and now we're waiting for a green candle up here for us to potentially make a move and get in, but it obviously hasn't done that yet. CVE, I think this is one that I really like. Yeah, so CVE is just hanging around that support, as you can tell right here. That's a previous support, and again, it's just hanging around. Once I get a green candle, a nice decent sized green candle, I will consider that a bounce play and consider going in. I will also have to look at how the energy sector is doing, because I think over the last couple days the energy sector has taken a beating, so I don't want to get into something that's kind of going down. BKD, here's another one. There's support right here, 2 candles at support. This one's currently right there, so I want a green candle to hopefully get in. And again, this is my style of swing trading. Bounce plays, I find it extremely easy to identify. This is not the only way to swing trade. There's many different ways, but this is what works for me. This is another one that I had. So this one came down, but it won't let me do it. Alright, it came down. Let me take this off. It came down and it looks green right here. So you might be saying, well, why didn't you get in? It's a green candle. Why aren't you acting like it's a bounce play? And the reason is because this candle right here, I don't like. I like to see a bullish engulfing candle. What that means is that I want a green candle that in theory is bigger or can engulf the previous red candle, sort of like here. So you see how small this red candle is, and then how big the following green candle is, and just basically can, for lack of a better word, eat the red candle. That's what I like to see. This one isn't there yet. So if tomorrow I see a green candle that might be like up to here or closes up here, I might get in. I just want to see a green candle be a little bit higher than this one right here. If I see a red candle though, I would consider that it's still moving towards support, and then I would wait again for another green candle to be a little bit higher than the previous red. APRI, that's the one that I'm in and I discussed. HLX, here's another one that I have my eye on. Previous support area, previous support area, previous support area. It's right now on support. I want a green candle over here that is taller or bigger than this red candle. So in theory, what I would want tomorrow is for a candle, let's say, to be that big, at least green. So this candle would basically engulf the previous red candle, and that's a bullish sign. Let me see if I have any more. Man, I have a lot. CLDX, that's the one that I'm in. I discussed this one already. I think that's it. That is it. Let me check the chat room to see if there's any questions or any stock that people might want me to go over. Nope, we have nothing there. So that's it, guys. This is my watch list again for February 22nd, 2018. If you enjoy these videos, please do me a favor, subscribe and like, positive comments, thumbs up, comment if you have any questions, join the chat room if you have any questions. You can leave them there. That might be an easier route. Thank you for everybody for the support. Thank you for watching these videos. Let me know if you're learning. Let me know if you want me to do things a little bit different. And that's it, guys. Have a good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.